And Mark is in now with our first look at sports. Good evening, Mark.
Well, very good evening to you, Lisa. We're going to start with cricket, where the Barbados Pride squandered an excellent start to their CWI 4-day championship match against the Jamaica Scorpions today. After winning the toss and fielding on day one at Sabina Park, the Pride reduced the hosts to 27 for 5 after just the first hour. But then the Scorpions had a productive 6-wicket partnership of 169 between Paul Palmer and Nkrumah Bonner for them to reach 218 for a 7 when Bad Light stopped play a short while ago. Bonner fell for 97 while Palmer made 66. Marquino Mendeley has taken 3 for 36. Meanwhile, the scores in the other matches in Guyana in an ongoing day-and-night fixture: TNT Red Force 120, Guyana Jaguars 81 for 4. And in Antigua, the Windward Volcanoes 200, Leeward Hurricanes 132 for 4. A 10-year record was shattered last evening in the boys 8 and under 50-meter butterfly when the Bassa Long Course National Swimming Championship continued at the Aquatic Center. Nikolai Sisnet of Pirate Swim Club bettered the mark set by Damon St. Prix of Alpha back in 2009. CBC's Melissa Farley reports.
Well, let's start with these two swimmers in the girls 8 and under 50-meter butterfly, Amanda Curtin and Kiona Sullivan in the white swim cap. A rather slow one this was, as the record time of 36.89 seconds was set by Danielle Titus in 2011. But this pair was not close to removing that time, as Curtin took it in 53.50 seconds and Sullivan reaching in 57.05. The boys' equivalent with 5 swimmers was on a different level. A 10-year record was up for grabs. Zachary Burke, Michael Sobers, Matthew King, Thomas O'Neill, and Nikolai Sisnet were all gunning to erase Damon St. Prix' record of 35.18. And then it was no more. Shaving off 0.06 seconds, Sisnet posted a new record time of 35.12 to capture the 8 and under 50-meter national title, ahead of Burke in 43.36 and O'Neill in 43.79. Now, there were 2 heats in the girls' 9 to 10 50-meter butterfly, and going by the seeding times, the second heat had the fastest ones, a full field and a very competitive one. A front line to be broken, and Ayo Bami Leon Barker will tip her rivals in 37.43 seconds. On to the boys, and the proceedings were the same, with Heat 2 carrying the fastest times. Louis Sebastian Weeks holding the record of 32.94 seconds back in 2011. Now check out lane 4 with Matthew DaCosta Hines leading the pack in this one as they make their way to the finish. No record to fall, as the winning time was 35.14 seconds. Change of event now, and we are with the 100-meter butterfly. Girls 11 to 12. 5 swimmers going at this one, making way down the lanes before their return trip. And here they are. Abigail Deshawn will take this one in 1 minute 18.75 seconds. A packed field for the 11 to 12 boys now. 2 heats once again, so we go to the second with the fastest times. Mary Seeley holding the national record of 1 minute 2.85 seconds, set only last year. But as the troops made their way back up for the finish, it was clear that Seeley's record will remain when Che Talma returned in 1 minute 14.33 seconds ahead of Jaden Levine and Caleb Gasking. Now keep in mind that this championship is being used for Carifta and CCCAN qualification as well. This is the girls 13 to 14 division, a national record set by Sabrina Holder in 2011 in a time of 1 minute 4.48 seconds. The Carifta qualifying mark is set at 1 minute 7.56 seconds, while the CCCAN mark is 1 minute 7.38. And fighting to reach the qualification marks, Catherine Ford out in lane number 3 would book her spot at both events when she beat the field and clocked 1 minute 6.62 seconds. Her Pirates teammate Kalani Talma fell short of qualification on 1 minute 8.69. Now 4 swimmers contested the boys 13 to 14. Bradley Ali holding this record of 58.05 seconds in 2001, but the 18-year record will remain in place. This after Christopher Pollard led the field home in 1 minute 1.57 seconds, short of the national record, as well as Carifta and CC Can qualification. Melissa Farley, CBC Sports.
Back to cricket now, where the Windies will be aiming to cut back on the errors as they try to level the T20 International Series with England tomorrow in the second match at Warner Park in St. Kitts. A succession of errors in the field throughout England's innings in the first T20 was a major concern for Windies captain Jason Holder as the regional side fell to a 4-wicket defeat in St. Lucia.
Just a little scrappy in the field, I felt the wicket was a little bit too paced, and it still had some good carry and good bounce in it as well. A little variable as well too, but just having said, I thought 160 at half a stage wasn't a bad score. I just didn't feel we helped ourselves in the field. We had too many extras, and we obviously putting on a few chances. Yeah, the radar was off a little bit with the ball, especially at the start. Where does that come about from? Yeah, not sure. Obviously, you're trying to get out of a power play, but also get wickets as well. It's pretty tough, especially with this massive wind factor here at this ground. But having said that, I back the boys to regroup and come back strong in the next game.
Well, that next game begins at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Live coverage will be on TV8 from, as I said, 4 p.m., which will be right after the live coverage of Knapsack at the Usain Bolt complex. Commentary of the inter-primary schools athletic semi-finals, well, that starts at 10 a.m. on both TV8 and Radio 94.7 FM. 2 male athletes and 2 female athletes will form part of the 9-member delegation, which will represent Barbados at the upcoming 2019 edition of the International Special Olympic Games in Abu Dhabi. The team received a late injection of sponsorship from Digicel when they were about to depart last evening from the Grantley Adams International Airport. They received the funds of just over $35,000. Chairperson of the local committee is Elizabeth Boyne.
You would appreciate there are over 7,700 special athletes participating in the World Games. So there'll be exchange of culture, exchange of excitement, very exciting. And we're looking forward to Abu Dhabi and Dubai. We move on to the Dubai Police Athletic Stadium, where we would have the athletics. And in all, it's 17 days that we would be away from Barbados. We return on March the 22nd. And hopefully, as I said, we will return with lots of medals and lots of experiences.
The head coach, Roger Dial, is happy with the preparations, and he believes the small team will perform well.
I'm expecting gold medals all the way. But obviously, it is competition, so in the competition, anything can happen. One girl in the team is actually running in 100 meters, 12.96. She's running faster than the boys. So I'm expecting her to do very well. We've had a number of collaborations in terms of coaching. Paulette Smith from the Sports Council has been working with the team, Janita Austin and
Tyson Brown is the most experienced of the athletes, and he already has his eyes on the gold.
My first time I was excited down there. Then after that, I know I had to do my best on the track. I know what I come there to do, and hopefully I catch 3 gold medals. And now I'm going to get 3 gold medals again.
That's the way to go. The International Special Olympics run will go from March 14th to 21st. Now, come March 16th, Barbadians will be in for a special treat when local bodybuilding pulls off a new show on its calendar. Special need athletes will head to the Derek Smith School for the first disabled bodybuilding event. It's set for 5 p.m. in 3 categories: children fitness, wheelchair bodybuilding, and fitness models.
We looked around to see how we can get athletes involved in fitness from all ages, all age groups, and all categories of people, because as you can appreciate, the wheelchair people are also, they also have a life, they have a social life, they have a fitness life. They're also part of the community that we want to involve in fitness. Surprisingly, there are a lot of people that are in wheelchairs that do work out, that do go to the gym. You know, one of the things that we are promoting is to make a lot of locations wheelchair friendly. So we're making, as the gyms become wheelchair friendly, the more athletes are participating in fitness and bodybuilding.
And one of those athletes, Anderson Murray, says he's very excited to take to the stage for the first time, and he's encouraging Barbadians to support the event.
I encourage a lot of people who is in my condition to come out and support us, because it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of laughter, and you know, to show other people out there that definitely able people could be in a competition like this, and we know that they will enjoy it too.
Moving on now to football, where the Beijing Tridents have moved into second spot in the Windward Islands Football Association tournament being played in St. Vincent. This after beating St. Lucia 2-0 last evening. There were two first-half goals at Victoria Park, the first by Romario Hart in the first minute, and the other from Raheem Sargent just before the half. Now, St. Vincent are in the lead with a perfect 3-0 record at 9 points. The Tridents second, 6 points from a 2-1 record, while Dominica are third on 4 points with 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Now, Barbados' next game is actually against Dominica, and that's tomorrow. And in netball, Guardian Group Pride of Villa have joined the teams who have won their opening matches in the 2019 BNA Division I competition. Playing at the netball stadium last night, Villa led C.O. William Rangers at all quarters before taking the match by 11 goals, 44-33. For Villa, goal shoot Latonia Blackman was on fire, scoring 92% of her shots as she made 34 of 37, while goal attack Shanika Rock, she made 10 of 18. Now for Rangers, goal attack Nikita Payne, she had 16 of 22, and goal shoot Shaquilla Davis, 15 of 25.